going to sneeze now.
Hello, welcome everybody. I can't actually see what is going on in the live chat now because I'm limited to 2 screens. So, everybody should see Universe Sandbox 2, and everybody should be able to see me and Richard in the top corner. I've got the chat going on my phone, so if somebody can say yes or no or something and let me know, does it look like me and Richard? It does. I loaded it up myself, with that fucking slow. Right. So, Richard, we have an empty universe. You are God.
We do. Look at that.
What would you like us to do? We're going to start.
I guess we need to find our solar system, right?
Oh, you want the whole solar system, right?
Well, just ours, though. Not every one of them.
Open. Where's the Milky Way? You just want our solar system, not the galaxy, right?
Right.
So we have our solar system.
Is there a name for our solar system, or do we just call it our solar system?
Well, it's the Milky Way galaxy, but...
Right.
I don't know, you've caught me off guard.
I just don't know a name for our solar system. I mean, do we call it the Sol solar system?
Do you know, you've really stumped me in that.
Or...
No, alright, I don't
think we've named it. I tell you what, let's you and me name it right now. We'll just name our solar system since NASA didn't decide to do it themselves.
You've thought about this and planned this,
from this day forward.
You've thought about this and planned this. There's no.
No, I didn't. I'm just doing this off the cuff. I hereby plant the flag on the planet Earth, the third rock from the sun, and around the star named Sol. We'll use the Spanish and Italian name. Around the Sol, and we will name this. What's a good name for our solar system?
Well, no, fuck what a good name for the solar system is. If we're naming it, we're naming it after ourselves. We could
right.
Yeah.
It's the Demolish Pig.
I was thinking something like that.
It's the pig demolishing solar system.
No. It needs to be one word, because it's the something solar system, right? So we could go with, how could we combine pig and doctrine into one word? The dogsty.
Pigtrin.
No, that's shite.
The dogsty.
It works, but it's shite. No.
It's Pigtrin 1.
Demolish something. Damn pig. Damn pig.
This seems like a small oversight by NASA. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll go back to your original idea of just naming it about what it looks like, because this whole... You could have picked a better name, and I could have picked a better name, but I didn't pick mine, so I can get away with that. Right, I don't know. We'll think about it later. People in the chat, all 3 of them watching, probably 2 of them being me and Richard. And shout out to B, who's probably the other person. Think of a name for the solar system. What should we call it? The Starbucks Galaxy? No? The McDonald's Milky Way? Because that's probably what's going to fucking happen. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. What do you see? It'll be the Coca-Cola Nebula. Anything that looks red with a touch of black, Coca-Cola Nebula. Trademark that shit, people. Giving me your brands. Right, obviously we want to zoom in and what? It's going to be Mercury, who's flying about here, or it's going to be Jupiter. Where's Jupiter? Stop laughing at me. There's Jupiter. Right. So is it Jupiter, the Sun, Mercury, God, better known as Richard? Where would you like us to go?
Okay, so I think we promised the audience that without impact, we would increase the size of Jupiter to the necessary mass that it self-ignite, just for their entertainment.
Now we're learning as we go. Simulation, right. It's somewhere in here, I'm sure. No, we actually can't.
We can't.
Well, I'm looking here, right? We've got time. We can manipulate time. We can manipulate gravity. We can manipulate a gravity simulation accuracy between balance preferred. We have it on just normal. We leave it at normal. Advanced. Gravity, no, look away from advanced. Collisions, we've got direct, fragments, thermodynamics. Everything's just at normal, which is where we want it to be. But I can't see how we can change its mass.
Well, I know we can throw a planet at it.
There we go.
Wait a minute. No, you found something. Okay.
I found it. I knew it was over here somewhere. Thank you, What the Math.
No, you knew it was somewhere.
Yeah, no. Shout out to What the Math for fucking teaching us this. Somebody Petropov, I can never remember his bloody name. We have got mass, 318 Earths. That is normal. So, we need to get a calculator.
Yes.
And we need to take...
Okay, so if being mindful, we'll pull out a calculator.
I have it done. Right. 318 and we'll multiply it by what? Do you want to take it safe? The simulation last time needed 83. Will we go 85 just to be sure?
I'm wondering just where it will ignite without any impact whatsoever.
Right.
You know?
We'll work our way up. Right. We'll work our way up. We'll do times 70. Yeah.
I wonder what it should like start glowing at first when you first do that and then cool off pretty rapidly. That's what it should do, right?
We are going to go for 50 times gravity. Or sorry, 50 times its mass. Okay?
So will that automatically affect its gravity?
No, but you want it to go up in the mass. Right? This 15,000...
Right, no, I agree with you.
15,900 Earths is 50 Jupiters. So we're multiplying Jupiter by 50 times its mass to see what happens first, yes?
Yes.
In stages.
Go! Enter!
Right. Oh, whoa. I don't know if I did it. And now
we'll go back and check its mass and you'll know.
50 Jupiters. Fuck all has happened. It did work.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Okay.
Okay, but it did work.
Oh, brilliant. And it auto-converted to masses by Jupiter. Well done.
Nice.
60 masses of Jupiter. Fuck all happened.
Drum rolls.
Okay. Days. Yeah, we're going by... we're flying here in time. Okay.
Okay, start
Jupiter.
doing smaller increments now because it's going to be...
I bet you fuck all will happen. Oh shit! Something's happening over here. Or are we just going around in our orbit?
What's happening over there? What is it?
Yeah, our orbit is being changed, look. We're being sucked in closer, I think, to... I don't know. Right, back into...
So what, it's getting sucked into the sun, isn't it?
No, what's happening is we're moving around in the orbit and our... Look, if I did that, now it'll never change. It's purely because of our angle.
Okay.
As you say, what it would look like from Earth. Okay, moving on. Totally getting the hang of this now. 65 Jupiters. Richard, you're God. What do you want?
Give me 5 more.
Nothing's happening.
I don't want to way overshoot it. You know, I want it to just barely work, and see how accurate their model is compared to the actual science, and see where it lands.
Keep it at this
we'll see if Tony is right at 71.
I think he said 78.
Who? What did Tony say earlier? I thought it was.
Tony
it
said
might have been
78, and I said that the computer system last time needed 83.
83. Right.
But I've got us a cool angle here now. Look at this cool angle I've got. Right. Clicking Jupiter. 70 Jupiters. Right. Do you want to go up 73? Too late.
73. That sounds good, yeah.
She be twitching. She be twitching, but nothing happening. I think we're maybe doing this wrong, right? We're just going to jump 5. Right, hold on. I'm going to just check something here. Look at the difference in size. You see that? Because we've increased its mass, it has shrunk.
Wait. Are you holding that?
This is a Jupiter.
In between? You're holding that in between or overlapping them?
This is an actual Jupiter that we haven't fucked about with. And
right.
If I put it right over the Jupiter that's there, it's bigger.
Okay.
Because we have increased the mass.
Right.
Now, how do I get rid of that?
Because so much of its gas, it's getting sucked into itself.
Did it? Yeah. Right, so we're at 78. Hasn't turned into a sun yet. Okay.
Right. 2. We're gonna have to start going one at a time. We should start going one at a time now.
Oh! Yeah, you were right.
Okay, so this is a result of 0 impact, only mass increase.
Only mass increase. I think we've hit brown dwarf. Brown dwarf is still not what we would consider a sun like Sol.
Right. What is with the flashes?
Probably electromagnetic. Do you want me to slow time down?
Light. What does that mean? What is that? Oh.
Hold on, we'll slow some time down. It may have been a glitch in the game, man, because we were running so fast and doing so much, and it's a definite possibility of just a glitch in the game. I think it's... Oh, no! It's
no,
farting.
no, it's doing... Yeah, it's...
How do we fart?
It's farting.
Oh, what's that over there? That's pretty. What's this little dot? Can we zoom into
Is that a technical... Is that an astronomical term?
Oh, come on, man. It's called a brown star. It's called a brown star. It had a fart. It's a joke. Oh. Now you got it. There you go. It all clicked now. Can anybody tell how many people's watching? Because all I can see is Richard and me and a giant brown star. Okay, so clicking the brown star 80. Are we going to go for 81?
What? Why is it all the same color all over? Is that like our best estimate of a brown star?
A brown star doesn't really give off much light. So the fact that they want us to be able to see it in the game relative to what's behind it and stuff, it's probably a play for our benefit.
Yeah.
81.
I'm just saying Jupiter's more reflective than that.
Yeah, because Jupiter
it's having bigger farts now.
Right, we're going to go up. Oh, I fucked that up. Hold on. 81.
Don't tell me we got to start over.
No. I just cheated and went straight to start. I thought that was ×1. Right. No, we don't want that. Oh, we have a button that goes up by 0.8 at a time by the looks of it.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, goes up by 0.8. So every now and again, I'm just going to click this shit until something happens. Oh.
I wonder if we'll have more...
what is this? See this little blue thing?
More gas expulsion, or...
I want to find out what this little blue thing is down here. It's pretty, huh? Probably something to do with the Andromeda Galaxy. Oh, we're at 8.5.
Yeah, I think it's...
We still ain't got...
I think that's the lit side of one of the other gas giants. I think that's the lit side of one of the other gas giants is what that would be, right?
I know that... Right, if we look at the... There's there. That's us looking at the galaxy straight on. This is the Milky Way. That's a beautiful shot there. Right, look, I'm just saying.
And not a bad candy bar either.
I'm just randomly, yo. Right, we're at 90 Jupiters now. We still ain't yellow.
Oh, interesting. Well, we're at 90 Jupiters and it hasn't self-ignited.
No, well, you see, when someone says to you that you need to be 78 Jupiter's mass before you become a star, that's because they've read the paper and that's what it says in the paper. But it becomes a brown star.
Right.
It doesn't become Sol, what we would refer to as a star.
Right.
That's what I'm, another point I was trying to make about. We have to go fucking loads, right? We're going to go up to 100. We got to 96.7 and all it made it do was fart.
Well, how about we speed time back up because we no longer need to see that, but we need it to chemically advance.
Okay, 102 Jupiters. And all we've got now is bad indigestion.
It's starting to look like electrical discharge. That's what that's starting to look like to me.
It's probably some sort of ignition. I don't think it's an electrical discharge. It just looks like it. I bet you it's some sort. It's it trying to become a star. Okay, we're now going up. We're at 110 Jupiters. And now it's just got a really bad case of I shouldn't have had that curry last night. It's not even doing that.
Yeah.
It went dormant. Oh, there was a meteorite flew around in the background. I wonder what the view looks like from where'd our solar system go? Oh, there's it over there.
So I've got side chat on a monitor screen over here.
Oh yeah, we should totally be checking the side chat, shouldn't it?
And Maya Atkinson is asking if this is Nibiru theory. It's not actually Nibiru theory. I mean, people have lots of expounding upon Nibiru. I'm not even sure like what they mean by Nibiru because there's so many different definitions.
We'll go with the
Maya, if you would be more defined what you mean by Nibiru theory, that would help.
And I just want to point out the only thing that we are manipulating here, doing everything as a control, not messing with anything one thing at a time. The only thing we are doing is increasing the mass of Jupiter. Just to see how far we need to increase it by the laws of physics as they stand, by Newtonian physics in space, because that's all we did check. I actually did check to see what gravity it used. And that's all we're manipulating, is just the mass of Jupiter to see how far we need to go before it turns into this. Okay, Richard, will we go another couple? Right, we're now at 115.
This is going to get really well defined. I want to make the statement that I think that the text, the stories are describing Jupiter brighter than a full moon, brighter than any other star in the sky. Now, that would not be equivalent of a sun.
Well, this at the moment isn't as bright.
It would not be as bright as our sun
fart.
or even close to it.
No, you could light your own fart would be brighter than
But
this.
brighter than any star in the sky is...
It's getting there, though. We can see that it's
said.
getting more energetic. It's getting a worse Curry effect.
Yeah.
Right, we'll just whack it up to 125. Right, there's us up 10 more. Now it's really starting to freak out. It's went from having a curry from the Chinese to having a curry from the Indian. Now, I know I joke.
Curry effect? I thought you meant like a real... I thought that was a real term, like someone's last name.
What?
I thought when you said curry effect, it was some astronomer's last name. I thought you were talking about a real effect.
Oh, no. When you go to the Chinese for a curry... I don't like curry, but when you go to the joke as it goes, But you go to the Chinese for a curry, but if you go to the Indian for a curry... We're at the Indian stage now, It's farting like mad. Watch out the next day.
Oh, I'm wondering when we get to jalapeno theory.
Oh, right. Well, let's go another 10 and check out jalapenos.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe hot sauce.
I mean, it's more active, but...
We're at hot sauce level. I don't think we're at jalapeno level.
Let's skip a little bit and try to get nearer to ghost pepper.
Okay. 200.
I don't see it getting much brighter, man. I don't know about this.
300.
Maya Atkinson says, or wrote, I have no idea. I don't see any evidence of it. Every Nibiru theory I hear is different. Yeah, that's the problem I have. I mean, I don't even know what they're really talking about. Is it a rogue planet? Is it a series of spaceships?
Let's just go with the Stitching one. That's why I shouted, let's just
Is it a brown dwarf star? I mean, what is it? But to answer your question more directly, I think in the spirit of your question, what I'm talking about is I think that spiritual texts saying that ancestrally, God and angels, our ancestors, are physical beings who don't live on this planet but are intelligent, which by definition we would call alien, except for, and I would agree with that, except for the direct genetic relationship, which means, well, you can call them aliens if you call us aliens, you know?
Panspermia. Richard, do you see what you were talking?
Directed panspermia, sir. Let's be specific.
Look at this. Can you see what the mass is? Would you like me to bring it up?
No, I can't. I can't read. Yeah, what do you got there?
We're at 1,000.
1,000 and nothing.
No, it's definitely a star, and it's freaking out, man. And it's, you know, gravity's changed. It just hasn't ignited. That was your goal.
Yeah,
though.
but I expected that according to our present science, that it was supposed to start fusion and ignite and start producing a good amount of light by the time we got to 80 something, right?
That's what I'm saying. People take that as
I mean, that's the way I understood it.
Yes, the colloquial version. Oh, it became a star. That's it didn't become what we have as a star. It just became a brown star.
But this is nothing close to producing. I mean, it was brighter before.
It's purely because we're only doing one thing. I guarantee you, right? Can I do the Robbie thing, right? I'm doing the Robbie thing. Boom.
Do the Robbie thing.
Yeah, I'm going to do the Robbie thing.
You're going to throw, what are you throwing at it?
A Jupiter.
Oh, okay.
I think we need an ignition. You know, you could pump as much gas as you wanted to into a room, but unless you threw a match in,
that's what I'm saying. It just swallowed it.
Six. Oh.
It's
7,
just eating them, and it doesn't even
8,
much matter. Whoa, what was that?
9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, do you see the picture in the top right hand corner? It's like lava going across it. What's that?
I do.
Yeah, it's counting our masses of Jupiter, and it's getting bigger now, man. Look, do you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit's starting to happen. He changed something otherwise as well. He changed the velocity or something in the collisions, didn't he, in the video? To make sure that everything came back in again.
I don't know. I mean, I watched that whole video that what the math did, but I don't think it was that specific.
He did it that quick.
He was just doing multiple collisions, and right. he edited the video.
Okay, Richard, this is why what happened. Look at our mass now. Our mass is at 34.5. When we were doing shit was getting lost all over the place. We needed to change the velocity rate of sun.
Oh.
Now the mass is down to 34.5, but we became a sun. So we were doing it wrong, you know? Look, there's density we didn't change. There's radius we didn't change. We are now officially a star. Like something bright that you would appreciate.
See, now that's what I'm expecting to see, something more like that.
Now that happened...
Right. That's what I'm expecting it to do, something like that.
Can we rewind and undo? I'd like an undo button to see where we were at. But we were...
How did...
We were so... I got a little excited with the trigger happy button. And in and around somewhere, I think about 1020.
Yeah.
That's when it started to freak out. But it took 20 Jupiters being fired at it in quick succession. So you do need an ignition point. You do need... So the whole idea...
Well, that's interesting.
The whole idea of having something to collide into it. Oh, shit. There's a... Oh, that could... I don't know what... Right.
Sucking stuff in.
There we go. The solar system... No, I just want to point out... Do you see how messed up the solar system is? And we didn't...
It's bad messed up now.
Yeah. Now that's just the moment that Jupiter became a sun. The red line means we're off... Look, see here. That's where we diverged off our standard orbit. We didn't continue. Look at this orbit now. Used to be nice and circular, and now we're doing this mad shit.
Where's it going?
Well, depending on what time of the year...
It's not going toward the sun.
Well, depending on what time of the...
Is it?
Well, if it goes off on a tangent away from our solar system, depending on what time of the year, it'll go off on a different tangent because it's in a different part of the universe. So right now, the fact that it's just going off course, like mad, it's going into a spiral motion here all by itself.
Yeah.
Huh? What the fuck? Look what Venus did.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy looking.
Right? Look where Saturn is. Saturn's all over here by itself going, what the fuck? Uranus is over there beside Juno. Hasn't a clue.
It looks like Saturn is starting to orbit. Saturn is starting to orbit Jupiter in that, right? Is that what I'm seeing?
Well, it definitely did try to, but the fact that Jupiter fucked off, Saturn got left behind. But I could... Look, there's the sun over here now. Are we going to catch up? Look. We're going to get damn close to the sun, man. Now, this is at 7 days a second.
That's going to go into it.
Okay, I just want to point out...
Jupiter's going to start following the sun according to this.
Look at this. Days and second. 8 days per second. That's what we're at. We're at 8.48 days per second. Now there's 365 days.
That's actually relatively slow.
That's the point I'm trying to make. This is happening a hell of a lot quicker than you thought it would.
Well, I don't think any of this is going to happen. I think the solar system's going to stay just as it was, but Jupiter's going to be ignited. Now, that's an extremely delicate thing to say.
Well, the moment that Jupiter got ignited...
But without that, we're all dead anyway.
Well, the moment Jupiter got ignited, it turned into this crazy solar system, where Mars is way over here now. I don't even know where the Earth is. Where did the Earth go?
Upper left hand, somewhere out there somewhere.
Nope. I've lost Earth.
Maybe it got eaten by the sun. For the record, though, I don't think this is the way it's going to actually happen, guys. I'm just saying that this is not what the prophecy is describing at all.
Oh! Earth's way over here. Earth has become a rogue planet. No.
Looking at the side chat.
This is where we are now, man. Right? And it's been 7-8 days a second. And we've only been going for like 10 minutes. So in less than 3 months, we have now become a rogue planet. This is our solar system all over here. We are now gone. That's what I'm saying. You were talking about Wi-Fi. I'm like, you don't need to be worrying about Wi-Fi, man. You're fucked. I don't even know how we're going to get back. That's it. Click on your anus.
There's no option to get back if that would happen.
No, I meant get back in the video to have a look about. Come here, Jupiter.
Oh, that kind of get back.
Get back. Look, it and the sun are still
again. Get back to where you once belong.
Sun's away off going over here. We've got Venus. I think, did we keep Mercury? We did keep Mercury. Mercury's doing well. But Jupiter's coming back for another thump against the sun.
Yeah, Zachariah, to address Maya Atkinson, Zachariah Sitchin, if you go to Digital Hammurabi and look at their videos on, I'm quoting, bitching about Sitchin, you'll see that his interpretation of those words, the way he's breaking the words down, actually doesn't work. You can't break those words that way to make his theory. So he's kind of inventing his own language to support his theory.
Maya, I put a link for a YouTube channel in the chat. This guy follows Stitchin's work to this day. He has found Enlil and Enki's house in South Africa. He has found what people define, what scholars actually say are cow pens. He says that they are stones that they use to harvest the Earth's energy, free energy. He can take you to the place where we were genetically modified. Oh, and by the way, he charges for all this. He is
no. He doesn't charge for it, does he? I mean, people just throw money at him. He's not really asking for money, is he?
Oh, no, man. He's got a whole museum set up. You can come and stay. He's got a pile of cone-shaped stones that if you click them together, go bong. And he says that using them frequencies, he can make things move. Check him out. Michael Tellinger.
Well, I think the ringing stones is a real thing because it's been confirmed. Okay, and I've seen videos of people making them sing, which is it's beautiful actually. But they're just rocks that vibrate
motion,
well.
The frequency that they create can be used to levitate things, and this is how they built all the giant monoliths and the pyramids and all. They bang stones together and used sound frequency. Yep. Well, Richard,
yes, sir.
I think that we have proved that, well, I'm not going to say proved, I think we have demonstrated, going by what Newtonian physics and Universe Sandbox 2 dictates.
Understands it, yes, yeah.
That when you turn Jupiter into a sun, shit go fucking wild in the solar system.
Now I can't read the screen. I can only see the basic picture. So when you said you changed something and it went down to 34 masses, is that what you said? 34 masses? I can't remember now.
Yes, because we had the setting set standard, so shit got pulled away every time we exploded something against it. We were
sure.
We had the settings different than what the math had. He had the velocity rate. If you watch the video, all the Jupiters instantly get sucked in towards the one main one. Even though they're all the same size, they all got sucked to the one center one because he had set that as the center point with a velocity of 0.
Sure. So what did you do different that caused it to ignite at such a low mass?
No, it caused it to ignite at over 1,000 mass, 1,020, but then it exploded and shit went everywhere. And what was left...
and it went down to 34 masses.
Yes, it exploded all the rest of it off because of the ignition point. When something becomes a sun, if you look at it like a wee video inside what they call as a nursery where suns are born inside nebulae or nebula, whatever you want to call it, when it explodes, it sends shit out, then things end up in a circular motion, and that's how you get your planets, the rocky bits. It settles itself like a centrifuge, like a giant galaxy-sized centrifuge. So when the explosion went off, it exploded most of its mass.
And I guess that mass moving through the solar system is what messed everything up?
Probably, man. It happened that goddamn quick.
Because we were at 1,000 masses and it didn't throw off the solar system, and then as soon as it ignited, it did.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm having trouble figuring out what happened there.
Oh, definitely shit got exploded off. I would definitely agree with you that shit going through the solar system that got shot off by Jupiter caused all of this madness. I would agree with you in that. But that would be more realistic than what he had his settings at. He had his settings for everything to get sucked back in. So it took less. But we had it more realistic settings. Because literally all we changed was the mass.
Right. No impact.
Yeah. And then, well,
okay, so
we did impact
Maya,
14, 15 at the end.
Being Mindful tagged me for Maya. So if God put us on the earth the way that we are, how are we related to these aliens? That we are genetically the same as them, but we're restricted. That is, we quote unquote age, or our telomeres destruct over time without perfect replication of telomeres, and thereby we get old and we die. And as far as I can tell, according to the stories, that's the biggest difference between them and us, and location.
And did you look? Oh, look at that go around the sun with a wee twist. Look at it now. It's because it got so close to the sun, it doesn't know where it's going. Did you look up that paper in the science magazine thing I give you? The link in the chat.
What do you mean? Did I look it up? I looked it up. I tagged you. I commented on it. So you don't read when I tag you. You don't read that stuff, I guess.
Man, I look at.
I see how it is. I love you more than you love me. I get it. It's cool.
All right. Well, on that there topic, let's just round this up then. See, the thing about it is, Richard, when you tag anybody on one of my videos, I get hit.
Yeah. Oh.
Because it's my video.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. I get hit.
I guess that's true.
Fucking loads of times.
I should have emailed you all that.
Yeah. So if I see a Richard one, I generally
I looked it up. I read it. I took it seriously. I really considered what you'd said. Absolutely.
I'm sure you did. No, and I don't mean that condescending. That really came across condescending. I don't mean.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
I'm fucking sure you did. You can't do. Right.
I'm sure you did.
There's loads of streams on, and I'm finding this very complicated now after the 2 bongs, and I'm about halfway down my half bottle of wine. So, Richard, this has definitely been fun. At least it's give you something to think about.
Sure.
And it's an addition to our series and more for you to share on your channel.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that this is such an incredibly delicate thing.
I think Maya said that in the chat as well. I think Maya said, no, I'm not verbatim, but she was like, you wouldn't believe how just stable our orbits are. You know, if you fuck them up, you fuck everything up. That was the point I was trying to put across to you. When Mercury leaves, between that 3 months of it leaving and hitting Jupiter, shit's going to look like this. You know.
It better not, or we're toast.
Yeah, you were worrying about Wi-Fi, man. I was all, we ain't got have no atmosphere. That's why I said we're going to have no atmosphere. Because, like Earth, I've lost Earth. Earth gone.
To address Maya Atkinson in the chat, when did they leave and where did they go to? It looks like after terraforming this planet, from what I can tell by the story, I'm talking about the story, that after they got done terraforming, they just are in outer space, out of our sight, not circling a star. We can't find them. They're either emitting very, very little light or reflecting very little light with their spacecraft, or they are purposefully hiding from us by cloaking themselves in some way, which is nice that it leaves us a certain amount of belief freedom of our belief systems. And we can think whatever we want to think, and that's good. That's healthy.
Dyson sphere.
That they're literally just out in the universe somewhere, literally. Not here.
Stop saying literally.
Oh, sorry. I did mean it in the actual definition, though.
Well,
I wasn't using it
I'm going to make
figuratively.
this in the actual definition. I have been circling here the entire time you were talking, and I literally can't find the Earth. It has been shut off. Like, there's Mars, Neptune, Uranus is seen around there somewhere. I cannot.
Follow the red line of Jupiter, and it's behind that. Like if you follow Jupiter back, and it's where it is, like it's S curving across the sun is what it's doing.
Man.
So if you go way off in space out that direction, you'll find Earth. Like it's really far away right now, though.
No, that's Iris. Yeah, it's gone, man. It's gone. It's gone. I don't know. There's a fadey line. That's Hamara.
Yeah, follow the S, the red line, follow the red S back, and you're going to find Earth a really far distance from here.
Yeah. Like, I think it actually went the opposite direction to where we were going.
That's what I'm saying. It went the opposite direction.
Yeah, man. It gone. It gone. And I don't even know relative.
Like it's out that way somewhere.
Oh my goodness. Where is the Earth?
It's about 0.5 parsecs away.
Look where this bio is.
Go more north. Look more north. It's more north of there.
No.
Is that it? You found it?
Yeah. There's there.
Oh, it's off to the side. I was wrong.
Well, it's relative. If that there's
well,
that's the
you know the old saying, go west, young man, go west. It went
that's
west.
us looking at it flat on, man. So it's even went at a perpendicular. Now, if the universe is flat this way and that's at a tangent, thank goodness, like, look, it's gone. It's the furthest. Now that's pure chance.
The
probably.
captain has illuminated the no smoking sign. We are now leaving the universe.
You know what's in its path? It's. Oh, look at it.
That doesn't look very healthy for an Earth.
No, it's cold, man. It
looks a bit sickly, actually.
Right. Average surface temperature is minus 30 degrees centigrade.
That's no problem. That's just like, that's a cool breeze.
I think the Earth was originally 23,000 kilometers in diameter, so half would be 12, so I think we've shrunk as well.
It shrunk?
I'm probably wrong. Add. Did I miss Earth? No? Oh, it's all relative. Oh, shit went down. I did a Robbie. I threw an Earth at the Earth, okay?
You threw an Earth at the Earth.
Oh.
Now, Robbie, what have I told you about throwing Earths at Earths?
I threw two at it. Look what happens now. The one that I threw at it has caught fire and bounced away. I've lost the other one. The other one exploded. Okay.
Oh, that's it. Go to your extraterrestrial domicile and sit there by yourself until you see what's wrong with this.
And just, oh, look at that, and it's gone. Oh, we destroyed all the Earths. We've just got, yeah. So, that was Universe Sandbox Take 3 with Richard and Robbie. Thanks everybody for turning up. I don't know how many people turned up, but look at this. Let's play God, and boom, it's back to being normal again. And just because we like to do things, let's zoom out, find a planet. Pick a favorite planet. There's Mars. Come here, Mars. Let's zoom in.
I think Mars is one of our favorite planets. I don't think it's all that interesting though.
I do quite like Mars because there's a possibility of this, that, and the other. Have a Mercury. Have another Mercury. Have 3 Mercuries. 4, 5, 6, 7. Here, while we're at it. Have another Mars. Oh, shit got crazy. Where are we now? I don't know. Right. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to throw loads of Marses all over the universe. All over our galaxy. Wonder how that messes up gravity. Oh, I have it set for orbit. Launch. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we're gonna have to shoot them over here.
Yeah, that's gonna turn out well. That's just gonna be just hunky dory right there. That's gonna be great.
Looks pretty though, doesn't it?
It does.
Come here, Mercury.
Sky rockets at night.
Can't miss now. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm lost. Right, everybody, thanks very much for turning up. Watch my screen go freaky. Yeah, fuck
nothing with it. You are pouring.
Right, everybody, thanks very much for turning up, and I hope it looked well, sounded well. Appreciate everybody here, and Bye.
Bye-bye.
How many freaking mouse have I got? There we go.